Hi, and welcome to the 911 Tech Vehicle Check demo. In this demo, we will walk through a simple vehicle check from start to finish. Okay, let's begin. When you're ready to complete a car check, you have two options to get started. The first is using the drop-down menu at the top and select New Vehicle Check. The second is simply clicking the New Vehicle Check button, which is always available at the top right of the dashboard. Let's go ahead and click New Vehicle Check. Your first option is selecting a vehicle that you want to check. When you click the drop-down list, you'll see a list of vehicles available in your agency for you to check. Let's choose Vehicle 42, and then click Start Vehicle Check. Let me explain a little bit about how the vehicle check system works. At the top left, you have a Save Vehicle Check button, and at the top right, you have a Complete Vehicle Check button. The Save Vehicle Check button is there for you if, for example, you're in the middle of completing a car check and you get a call for service. By clicking the Save Vehicle Check button, that will save your progress where you currently are and allow you to tend to other needs. Then, when you have time, you can go back in and open up your vehicle check and continue from where you left off. When you're done with your vehicle check, that's when you would press the Complete Vehicle Check button, which will submit your check to your supervisor for approval. So let's go over the sections in the vehicle check. The top section is the vehicle information, the VIN, the number, the current mileage, and so forth. Then you have some photos of the vehicle for your reference. The next section is the current mileage. That's where you will enter in your current mileage. In this case, I'm just going to repeat the mileage that we have just for this demo. And then we have sections and items within those sections. The items in the sections are completely customizable to your agency's needs and completely customizable to a specific vehicle or vehicles. Each section is separated so that when an issue is reported, it can be directed to the right person responsible for correcting that issue. So let's begin our vehicle check. What you normally will do is go through and check an item once you find out it's okay. I'm going to start by clicking the All Items OK button on the Vehicle Lighting section, which highlighted every item and let us know that they're all okay. I'll continue to check the All Items OK button until we get down to an area where I realized we have a problem with our vehicle. And that'll be in the Computer section. So, as we hit the Computer section, we realize that, for example, our Zebra printer's not working. So while we'll check Computer and Dock as being okay, we're going to leave the Zebra printer unchecked. When you leave an item unchecked, the system will require you to complete a narrative describing the issue. So here we'll just simply type in printer not working. Firearms okay, and our AED is okay. So at this point, we've identified one issue, and we're going to go ahead and submit this completed check to our supervisor for approval. And that's it. We've completed a car check and sent it to our supervisor for his approval. So now let's go see what the supervisor sees when they're approving your car check. We'll click on the Vehicle Check Workflow tab, which is only available to supervisors. And we'll click on the vehicle that we just submitted for approval. And here we see the vehicle check as viewed by a supervisor. At the top, we have a Reject Vehicle Check button, which will allow us to reject the check back to an officer if we find an issue. An Edit Vehicle Check button, which will allow a supervisor to go in and edit something minor that does not need to be rejected back to the officer. And an Approve Vehicle Check button, which will approve the vehicle and start all the process of creating work orders or emails about issues. So let's look this over. We know that we had one issue with the computer, and as we scroll down, we see that that issue is highlighted in red so that it's very easy to see any issues with vehicles if you're a supervisor checking over the vehicles. So this one is ready for approval. Had we wanted to reject it, we could also write a note at the bottom so that the officer knows the reason we're rejecting it. But since we're going to approve this one and it's ready, let's go ahead and click the Approve Vehicle Check button. Once we do that, the system is automatically creating work orders and sending out emails to the appropriate people that need to address that computer printer problem. We see that we've successfully approved the vehicle check, and our process is done. The process was painless, and best of all, we have completely eliminated paper. So that was an overview of the vehicle check process. I hope you go on and watch some of the other videos and see some of our other software products that you might want to use in your department. Thanks for using 911 Tech.